Everything is relative, a well-known phrase that I never really gave a lot of thought to. It seemed true enough on its face, and I probably never reflected much deeper upon it than to accept it as another way of saying one man's trash is another man's treasure. Now I see it a little differently. Now I see it everywhere, in every perception of motion. I am aware that how I perceive that motion is only true relative to my own position as the observer. Though I am not in the habit of observing phenomena moving at velocities that approach the speed of light, I know now that infinitesimal differences still exist in my perception of length, velocity, and time compared to observers in other frames of reference. So in other words, reality is relative. And even though the day-to-day differences that we experience in the material world are almost too small to be measurable, they are there. We each inhabit a distinctly different reality from our own frame of reference in the physical world, not to mention how our matchless individual circumstances of emotional experience, belief, mentality, and genetic traits lead us to interpret the same data around us in singularly unique ways. To me, it is kind of amazing that all of us going about our lives every day within our own bubbles of reality are able to share enough of that reality to interact with one another at all. Einstein once stated that one cannot help but be in awe when one contemplates the mystery of eternity, of life, of the marvelous structure of reality. And just thinking about this one small example of how everything is relative, I cannot help but agree with him.